What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to consistency rule, whether or not if it's a 40%, 30% or 20%. I know Apex runs 30% consistency rule and MyFundedFutures run 40% consistency rule. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what the consistency rule is, and I know some of you already know what the consistency rule is, and what I will be providing you in this video is a free calculator how to check for yourself if you are meeting that consistency rule or not. Stick around in this video and I'll show you everything you need to know about this rule. So let's go ahead and get started. Some questions and concern some of you are asking yourself right now after you purchased the account and made some profit on it. Now you are asking yourself, how can you comply with these rules in order for your payouts to not get denied and actually get your payout? So what is the consistency rule? So what is the 40% consistency rule from MyFundedFutures? It's very simple. It's just the MyFundedFutures asking you and telling you that the max profit in one day that you are allowed to make cannot be equal or greater than the best performing day profit that you made. And I'll show you all you need to know, guys, in just a second. So another question is, will the account get breached if you violate the rule? Absolutely not. You'll still have all the control of the account. All they will ask you now to do is make more profit, so that one day that you made a lot of profit can equal out and get balanced and average down, so it can be less than 40%, and I'll show you all of that in the calculator. So the other thing is, other people might think of this 40% rule and they're gonna think, oh my god, man, we're gonna be capped at making so little amount of money. And the truth of the matter is, this is not true, guys. You can still make $10,000s of dollars every single day, but as long as if you're consistent, that is it. So for example, if a consistent trader, the average profit that they make per day is like 20k, then if they make 20k every single day with this 40% consistency rule, they're not gonna matter at all, and you're not capped at any specific amount of money that you need to make. So now, am I maintaining the consistency rule? That's one question that a lot of people would be asking themselves, and that's why the calculator, the free calculator that I built it for you guys, are going to be down in the description below, and I'll walk you through every single step of the way. So what if I accidentally made a lot of money in one day? We're gonna cover that when we get to the calculator, and I'll show you two different examples, and I'll let you know what happens at that stage. So will my payout get denied? I don't think there's any payout that will get denied as long as you are maintaining and consistently doing your 40% consistency rule. I think you will be fine, and even if you make one day a lot of money, you can still average it down and get away with it. All of that is just fine, and I'll show you everything in a second. How much money do I need to make to meet the consistency rule? If happens that I make a lot of money in one day, I'll show you all of these questions in the calculator. The last slide that I want to show you here during this PowerPoint is this one, which is the consistency rule, what it is and all of that. And as I explained before, that it just the profit that you make in one day cannot be greater than or equal to 40% of the best performing day that you made that day. So, and here is a direct quote from MyFundedFutures website saying that if you violate this consistency rule, your account will not be terminated, but you will be asked to make a little bit more money. And also there's a side note for you guys on here that saying that there is no consistency rule during any evaluation, whether or not it's a standard or that regular starter account or the expert account. For a starter account, the consistency rule only applies after passing the evaluation account, and once you get to the funding phase, that's where the consistency rule, you have to worry about it. So that is all I have for you for this slide, and now let's go ahead and jump into the calculator that I built free for you guys. So you're gonna find find the link down in the description below, and all I ask for you in return is just a simple showing love on this video, a quick like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content that I present to you, and I continue supporting you with a lot of helpful information. So let's go ahead and jump into that really quick. So once you click on the link down in the description below, guys, it will bring you to this Google Drive that I've created for you, and you will find all the free calculators that I built for you, from trading journal to risk calculator, and now the consistency rule calculator that I already had before, but I'm making another updated video on it. So once you get here, guys, double click on that. Once you double click on that, you will come to the file tab. That's the first thing you're gonna come to, guys. Go to the file tab and then go to make a copy. Click on make a copy, okay? And just save it wherever you want and rename it however you want, guys. Or you can just leave it as is, copy of consistency rule calculator, and just click on make a copy. Once you click on make a copy, you can go ahead and do that, and it will open up your free made copy version of my calculator that will be fully accessible to you guys, and you can be able to write your own data in here. But if you stay here and not do this step, guys, this is a locked file. This is a locked sheet that you cannot edit. So you gotta come here to file tab and make a copy out of it. So this is the copy that we made, right? And now I want to show you two scenarios here. One is a new trader and the other one is a consistent trader. So with the new trader, as you can see, he's making $100 a day, 600, negative 500, negative 200, and then one day he made $8,000, and then he made 100, 600, 300. Now he lost 1,000, and then he made $500. So this is a new trader or a beginner trader, or you can call it gambling or whatever. But no, this is actually a reality of trading. Sometimes you capitalize on a big move and you start making one day a lot of money. So let's take this data, right, and we'll copy it here to see if we actually meet the rule or not, right? So here it is. We have the data entered here, and you can enter whatever data you guys want. Now the next thing that you need to do is come here to the consistency rule, and you have from 20% consistency rule up to 70% consistency rule. So we're gonna click and select the 40% consistency rule, and now this stuff will automatically calculate for you. This will show you the most profit in a day that you must be making or less. So this is basically your cap that you need to make sure that you are under this cap. And here it will show you which day was the highest profitable day for you, which is of course that $8,000. And now it will show you if you meet the consistency rule or not. And now the last thing is the question that was asked in here. So how much money will I need to make to make sure that I'm compliant and I'm following that consistency rule? So here it shows you that your account need to have a $20,000 profit. So how can you do that? Is simply keep trading more days until you make more money. So with this information in mind, here it shows you your personal cap based on the information entered. So let's say, for example, on the 11th day you made $3,500. That's fine. This number will keep increasing as long as you're making more and more and more money. So let's say the next day you made $4,500. Now your account balance is at $16,500. So you're basically $3,500 away from hitting that 20K mark. So let's say the next day you made let's say $4,000, and here you go. You are now compliant with that consistency rule, and here it shows you your winning days, your losing days, and your win rate and all of that. So that's why a new trader gets frustrated with that 40% consistency rule, because one day they would have a big amount of profit, and then the other days are just normal and casual losses and wins. So now let's look at a consistent trader. And actually, I don't like these small numbers, so let's increase them by 3,000, right? $4,000 and $3,000, $5,000, $3,000, negative 2,000, negative 1,000, negative 1,500, plus 2,000, plus 5,000. So here, okay, so I wanted to make it a big amount of numbers, guys, for you to understand and know that you can actually make a lot of money and still be consistent, right? So here, with the 40% consistency rule, it shows you your cap amount, that you cannot make more than that, right? It shows you the highest day that you are that the profit you made, which is 5,000 clearly, and now it shows you that you are consistent. And what does it show here? It shows that your account balance needs to be at $12,500, which clearly your account balance is at 20K and 500. So it's really not that bad, guys. And you can also increase it a little bit more. So let's say it's 30K, right? 30K, and here it is 40,000. Here is 30,000. I'm just gonna add 0, guys. Okay, so here, right? Let's see if we're consistent or not. Look how much money you're making. Are you consistent? Absolutely. We're consistent. We can still get payout, right? But here's the thing. If you, let's say you remove that day and this day, and let's say this day, are you consistent now? No. Why? Why aren't you consistent? Because the biggest day that you made is 50K, which is this one. Now the cap, your capped profit is at 42K. So what does that mean? That means that you need to keep making a little bit more money. So that highest today average down and average and be similar or less than this amount of the cap. So let's say, for example, you made 30, 1, 2, 3. Now you are consistent. Even if you made let's say 20K, can you make 20K and be consistent? No. What about 25K? Yes, you can do 25K, because the most amount of profit you made in a day is 50K, and now your capped profit increased from 42 to 52. So now you are consistent. So this is how you can calculate your consistency and how you can check at your own pace, at your own data, if you are consistent or not. I see a lot of YouTuber guys, they talk and talk and talk about consistency rule, but they actually don't have a good solution to check. And I took the time for you and made a free calculator that all of you can access it for free. And all I ask for is your love and support on the video and on this channel. And also I have a little affiliate links here for you guys. If you want to buy anything from My Funded Future, you can use the link and my code. Same thing for Apex, and this is a free Discord for our YouTube community. If you are interested in joining, that will be all for today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.